Hey, shout out to the underground community, also known as the UGC. Shout out to the playback gang, True Media. Is everybody that keeps it real, stays true to who they are, and does their part in this media. This segment of the show, this particular live stream, particular video is very easy to participate in. So shout out to the ones that want to participate. Started something on this side of the street called the Flame segment, where we show Flame of Fame and Flame of Shame, and it's easy. The Flame of Fame is you speaking on the things that you like in the sport of boxing, or just in general things that you like. If somebody do something good, we say Flame of Fame. Somebody do something bad, something that you don't like, we say, hey, Flame of Shame. Get your shit together. You know. So this is the Flame of Fame / Shame top 5 for the 2022. We're about halfway through the year. And I got my own picks, my own choices, my own preferences of what I put in the fame bracket, top 5, and what I put in the shame bracket, top 5, And if you disagree, you can put your own top 5. But I'm gonna start with mine. So shout out to everybody tuning in once more. I'm gonna get into the fame first. The shame stuff is whew, it can drain, it can deplete you when you get to the shame segment. But the fame segment, let's see. At number 5, I'm going to put Shakur Stevenson, and I'm gonna tell you why. He's at my number 5 spot. Matter of fact, let me get all of this shit together while I'm doing this on the fly. Okay, we are at number 5. Okay, boom. Number 5, Shakur Stevenson. And I got Shakur Stevenson in my top 5 Flame of Fame because he's on some big champ shit. He has elite skills. Shakur Stevenson just took out a top name in boxing, Oscar Valdez, and he made it look easy. His skill set is what I like to call elite. And how do you get to be put in the category of being an elite fighter? Is when you can go in there when it's somebody who is shown themselves to be very good in the sport and competitive and one of the top names, and you make them look like nothing. Shakur Stevenson has the skill set to make top fighters in his division look like average fighters. Okay. He also unified this year and collected the Ring magazine. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, daring to be great, young, but he's on some big champ shit, and he's getting these belts. And Shakur Stevenson focuses not just, let me see how much views I can get. Let me see how many followers I can get. He got legacy in the front seat, not in the back seat. And I've talked about this for years, with the clique at the UGC, where there are certain fighters, they fight for legacy, and you got other fighters that just fight for money and the attention and stuff, right? So I got Shakur Stevenson at my number 5 spot because of those reasons I listed. And this is, if it changes in the second half of the year, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna run it back. So that was number 5, Shakur Stevenson at the Flame of Fame, number 5 spot. Number 4, I gotta go Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol, undefeated fighter, hell of a fighter. He is a top undefeated champion in the light heavyweight division, and he just took out a top name face of boxing in Canelo Alvarez. And he made him look like an average fighter in there. Dmitry Bivol fought a top pound for pound fighter in Canelo Alvarez and made him look average. Okay. To add to that, despite everything he's gone through as far as being a Russian native, this guy is it's like he could have easily just fought for the check, right? Like a lot of people have done. You know, I'm not gonna put no names out there, but there's certain fighters just fought. They was just there to get a paycheck, and they was not really there to be victorious. You know, some people come to lay down. Dmitry Bivol did not come into that fight to lay down. He knew what he had in front of him in Canelo Alvarez, and he knew that he had all of these man fans, and he had Eddie Hearn that was loving him, had Al Heyman loving him, Bob Arum loving him, all this, you know, moist energy that they had out for Canelo. He did not let that deter him from his goal, which was beating what they considered the best fighter in boxing. He took his opportunity. He took his opportunity. And he owned his moment. He owned it. Some people fold. Not Bivol. Not Bivol. He rose to the occasion and he beat the hell out of the top pound for pound fighter in Canelo Alvarez. Exposed him. You know, so I got Dmitry Bivol at my number 4 spot in the Flame of Fame bracket for those reasons. And I hope he get his money. You know, a lot of people, you know, I pay attention to certain factors, man, characteristics. And a lot of people say, oh, man, it's because of the sanctions, whoop-de-whoop. Canelo, Eddie, they need to figure out how to get that man paid, man. He did not go through a long training camp, dedicate himself to beat the top pound for pound fighter for free. I'm sure that wasn't his intention to do that for free. So, however they work it out, I don't care whose fault it is and whatnot. I just hope that they get this man his paper. You know, can we do that boxing, world of boxing? You know, let's be fair. Let's not discriminate. Because that's what a lot of people do. They discriminate. They make excuses as to why they can discriminate against somebody or why they can cheat somebody out of something that they deserve, man. So, Flame of Fame to Dmitry Bivol. You know, despite what they say about you and all the hate, you all right over here. The underground community, we mess with Dmitry Bivol because you're on some big champ shit, man. So shout out to Dmitry Bivol. We are moving along, man. Number 3 in my Flame of Fame list. It was all a dream. Devin the Dream. The one they call Devin the Dream Haney. DHP, Devin Haney Promotions. Brought to you by Black Horseman Promotions, man. Flame of Fame to Devin Haney. You know why? Some of y'all already know. But I'm going to tell you anyway. He's on some big champ shit. Okay, he's daring to be great. He accepted B-side. And he's going against all odds, man. He's going to somebody else's backyard. Not for 1 belt. Not for 2. Not for 3. But for 4 belts. All of the belts. I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to leave everything behind. I love you, Daddy. Give me a hug. You know, I'm about to get on a plane. Go get these belts and bring it back home to the United States. You know, we're trying to get it back to the United States. Some of y'all is rolling with the divided states, but we're not with that. So Devin is trying to bring them belts home to the United States to help energize the people, add another king to the legacy this year, right along with Jamel. But Devin Haney, he done something that most people on social media and YouTube say fighters should do, which is dare to be great. If you know you can win, hey man, yeah, they giving you a low purse. Yeah, you got to go to Australia to fight little Georgie Kambosos to get the belts, but you're a hell of a fighter. He believes in his skills, and he's not pricing himself out. Okay? He is willing to take less to gain more. And that's why he's made it to my number 3 spot. To be considered a top Flame of Fame candidate. Devin Haney represents the country I was born and raised in. You know, we even grew up in the same state. That's not why he in the number 3 spot. Because anybody could have done what he did, and they would be sitting in the same spot. But a lot of people won't do it. A lot of people won't do it because they can't sacrifice nothing. They got ego problems, okay? And they don't want somebody feeling like they got the upper hand. But if you believe in yourself and your ability and your skill set, you get out there and make it happen and take what's yours. And that's what I believe he's going to do. I believe Devin Haney, because he humbled himself, he's going to go over there and take those world titles and show the boxing world how it's supposed to be done. And then they're going to have to shut up. All the email champ shit, all the you ain't beat nobody, all that shit is going to go to the damn furnace. It's going to be ashes when it's all said and done. That's my prediction. So, Flame of Fame to Devin Haney at the number 3 spot. Okay? Because you know, he make you want to be proud of being an American citizen. The way he putting on for the States. So we're going to move along, man. We are going to move along to the number 2 spot. And I hope I don't have to change this by the end of the year. Errol Spence. Errol the Truth Spence. That's what they call him. Errol the Truth Spence. Man down. Man down. You know, Errol has been on some truth shit this year. Okay? He is one decision away from being complete as the truth. One fight away, one belt away to be considered the ultimate truth in boxing. This man said he was gonna get them belts on his side of the street. And once he get all the belts, he was gonna go over there and step on Bud Crawford. I'm paraphrasing. But that's what he said he was gonna do. Okay. And I seen a huge transition with the mentality and focus of Errol Spence. If you was to look at Errol Spence 2 years ago, it's not the same person. Probably a year ago, it's not the same person. This man has totally transitioned the way he think, the things he do, and how much energy and focus he putting into his craft in the sport of boxing. Okay. This year, in this moment, 2022, Flame of Fame to Errol Spence. Now I said to start off this number 2 candidate, Errol Spence, that hopefully I don't have to switch this later on in the back end of the year because this fight is still pending. And I don't know what's going to happen. We still have not got a final word on Errol Spence taking on Bud Crawford, date, venue, what have you, and all of that. I don't care about the purses and who getting what. I just want to hear the fight is made so that this man can be considered undisputed. Okay? He said he wanted to be the best at welterweight. You know, and you got to get all the belts to do it and fight all the top competition. And he has done that, except face one guy who stands in the way of his welterweight supremacy, and that's Bud Crawford. Other than that, Errol in his last fight took on a guy who dethroned one of the reigning top pound-for-pound fighters in boxing for a long time, and Manny Pacquiao. He beat Ugas, and he made that look easy. I was saying about Shakur earlier. is certain fighters, you could tell if they elite or not, because they're getting there with other fighters that are considered top in their division, and they'll make them look average, regular. Ugas looked like a regular dude in there versus Errol, but he looked like damn near a killer versus Pacquiao. Couldn't miss with his shots. Couldn't hardly land a damn thing versus Errol until Errol lost his mouthpiece. And we're not going to get into that. Errol knew his mistake, and he's going to correct it. I don't know if he's going to be victorious versus Bud Crawford, but this year, flame of fame, sir. Flame of fame for daring to be great, doing what you said you was going to do, overcoming obstacles and accidents, literally, and still remaining in the deep water with the big fish, as he calls himself, with the sharks and all of that, and is in a pivotal position to elevate his name, solidify himself and become a legend in the welterweight division and just in the sport, period. Flame of fame to Errol Spence. Okay. Big champ shit. Now, we must move along to our number one. Our number one Flame of Fame candidate this year, halfway through 2022. I got to get that to none other than Houston's own Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo. When I tell you something, the definition, the epitome of being on some big champ shit, that is who I think about. If there was a picture associated with big champ shit in the dictionary, whenever it get there, I think Jamel Charlo face should be right there. Mr. Big Champ shit. Big Lion shit. Big Charlo. It's none other than Jamel Charlo. I mean, this guy is also has some obstacles. Had a rocky road. Took a loss. Rematched the guy immediately, knocked his ass out. Took his belt back. Beat everybody in the way. Took a lot of criticism. Didn't have no whole bunch of moist ass man fans parading and celebrating with the pom-poms and shit. Just focus, dedication, hard work. Like we said before, hard work. Big champ shit. Number one, Flame of Fame is Jamel Charlo. Another one that make you proud to be an American citizen. Shit. Make you proud that you lived 20 years in Houston, Texas. Put on for his city. Put on for the country. Okay? And brought his skills more than he brought his mouth. He brought them hands. You feel me? That's the type of Flame of Fame shit I like. Less talk, more walk. Less bark, more bite when you get in that ring. Just, all right. Jamel came up with one of the most lit catchphrases, slogan, hashtags, whatever you want to call it. Hashtag keep running your mouth. I said, what? I said, this nigga different. This nigga different. He said, keep running your mouth. I think it was Erickson Lubin. That's my boy too. But I thought Lubin had a good chance. Lubin was running his mouth though. And it just brought a different temperature out your boy Jamel Charlo. When that boy said, bring the smelling salts out. Yeah, keep running your mouth. keep running your mouth. That's when you know you in trouble, man. When you start talking like that. Yeah, yeah, keep running your mouth. You know, I knock niggas out. I knock niggas out. You know, shout out to Jamel Charlo, man. Mr. Big Champ shit. Mr. Number One, Flame of Fame. Seen and unseen up in here. Your Paz, what's good? And big shout out to the playback. Yeah, Mel have strong opinions about certain people, right? Your Paz, and I know you just trying to incite some people like you know, you come through the troll to incite some beef between races and beef between their own. Like when we do a video flaming our own, then you show up. But shout out to you being here. Hit the like button. He said, Mel is funny. He said Wilder is a bitch. They got into it, Mel and Wilder, and all he stated was racism had nothing to do with him getting his ass whooped, you know? And he stood on that. And Deontay Wilder, I think, proceeded to say something he needed to be slapped or whatever. But we seen what happened in his fight. He got slapped around by the tall white boy Gypsy, Tyson Fury. That's what happened. So, and Jamel got in his fight and he slapped around Brian Castano. That's what happened. So, you know what I mean? So somebody was actually standing on what he was saying. And you know, I noticed that fighters that move and with a bunch of lies and man fans, they get blazed out here, man. Right, your parents? Dudes that move with fighters that tell a bunch of lies and got a bunch of man fans, we see what happened to them, right? You know? But the fighters that ain't got a bunch of man fans like Jamel Charlo, oh man. It's clear, no distractions, man. No hurdles, hardly, just focus, man. Oh, y'all hating still? Yeah, keep running your mouth. I'm about to get these belts. You know, hey, he undisputed. Y'all can keep, you can still talk if you want. It's not going to change the fact that Jamel Charlo is number one on the list. And number one at super welterweight. Like I said before, that's not going to change a damn thing. Because people can show up and still talk, but it will not change the fact that this man got all the world titles, even the ring, you know. Give me all the belts. All the nicknames y'all like to give these dudes, Kings and Thanos, and hey, that's him. Right there, homie. You know what I mean? So let me think about it. Who's still a reigning undisputed champ currently right now? Josh Taylor just got stripped of his WBA, so he's not undisputed. Usyk already went up. He's unified at heavyweight. He's not undisputed. Spence got one more belt to go. He's not undisputed. Is Jamel? Oh yeah, Canelo. I forgot. Shit, when you get your ass whooped so bad, you forget. Damn. Yeah, shout out to Canelo. So Canelo and Jamel Charlo, the two kings, standing alone right now. But it's gonna be some more. Definitely gonna be some more. I think my number 3 candidate, Devin Haney, is gonna get that them belts, man. Hey, y'all say Lions only. Lions only. Unfortunately, we have to get to the shame bracket. We have to do it. I too have a list for that. But we're not gonna start at number 1. We're gonna start at the bottom. And you know, you can shuffle this flame and shame bracket, you know, any way you want to. Let me get the flame and shame banner up. The throw up emoji. Yep. When you see this, man, it's like you can put whatever 5 you want. This is just my preference of shame this year in boxing. Let's see, number 5. Dun, 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 dun. The former pound for pound face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez, sits at the number 5 spot of flame and shame this year so far. And I'm gonna tell you why. Canelo He got his ass whooped, a thorough ass whooping by Dmitry Bivol. It was a second loss. Damn, every time I put this image up, it make me feel depressed and shit. Like, damn, this man, he got his ass whooped. It was so, you can see so much in this image right here that is just like, boy, he hurt. But I'm gonna try to be quick because this is depressing. Canelo number 5 spot because he couldn't make no adjustments, man. He's supposed to be considered the top pound for pound fighter in the world. And if you're an elite fighter, you can make adjustments, man. You can figure out anything, figure out any style in front of you, correct? But he couldn't do that, man. And this is twice where he got in there, he got beat, and he literally looked like he wasn't supposed to be in there, you know. And it's a flame of shame. And then the excuse at the end of the fight saying that you thought you won the fight. Flame of shame, sir. Hell to the no, you did not win that fight. Watch your own playback, family. Watch it. You know, I guarantee you, your head gonna drop just like this image right here. You're gonna drop your head again, watching your own blazed highlights, man. And then he's not even running the rematch right away. And you know, we bring this up because a lot of his emotional man fans like to poke at people, other people in boxing when they lose and they don't want to take the immediate rematch. Like people try to poke at AJ, like, you know, man, oh man, he's trying to get out of the rematch, man. They never saying that. Oh, AJ trying to get out of the rematch. Shit. He's trying to get a step aside money. You know? They talk about dudes, they try to treat them like they cowards and they punks, right? When they don't want to get in there after they got their ass whooped. AJ got his ass whooped, he got his ass right back in there, man. Okay? Wilder got his ass whooped twice. Got his ass back in there, man. You know, first one was a draw, but nah, he lost that one too on my card. But he at least got back in there. He wasn't no bitch. And I pay attention to that type shit. You know, this is a man sport. Okay, grown man sport. Can't be no bitch tendencies going on, man. So people can say whatever they want to say about Deontay. He ain't no bitch. Okay, you just gotta keep it real. He got back in there, man, to get blazed. Feel me? And almost pulled it out. You see what I'm saying? There's no shame in you trying again. But now they got excuses for this man saying that, oh man, you know, he's gonna have the rematch. You know, the emotional man fan that y'all know him. He's gonna get a rematch. He's just gonna fight Triple G first. Man, that's some sucker shit, man. Nobody want to hear that. Come on, man. He gotta fight Triple G first. It's a super fight. You don't get that shit out of here, man. The sucker shit is Canelo. He's on some sucker shit right now, man. He need to take back-to-back ass whoopings, man, and he'll get all my respect. Take back-to-back ass whoopings, and you get out of this flame of shame bracket. Till then, you're gonna hold number 5, homeboy. You're gonna hold number 5. Cause that's some shameful ass shit. All this hype about you being this baddest man on the planet, face of boxing, elite pound for pound number 1. You number 1 pound for pound, and you got whooped like that? No. And they dropped the hell out of that man on the pound for pound list. They dropped that man. Like went from like 1 and 2 to like 5 and 6 on some people's list. You know, it's a brutal sport. Fans are savage, man. You can't even. You better have a hell of a performance, man, or be competitive. If you get blazed, yeah, it's a different ball game for your ass out here. So yeah, hold that number 5 for Canelo. Get this depressing ass image off. But we're gonna go to number 4, man. Who's in my number 4? Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me see if I still got him in here. I gotta fire this clown up. I fire this clown in here, man. Hold up, y'all. Let me get this next one. This is the most depressing segments of the show. But we got to get it done, man. Can't discriminate. We got to get the fame and the shame out of the way, man. Damn, what are they doing to that little puppy over there? Let's see. Bear with me. Let me get him out. Let me get him out the way. Cool. We gotta do some visual for this number 4. What is up with the images Google be having on these dudes, man? That's funny. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Try to fire Teofimo Lopez. Let's do. Shout out to the playback. Hit the like button. Even though we at the Flame and Shame segment. Hit the like button anyway, man. All right. Let's get him in there, man. Number 4. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing this on the fly. Doing this on the fly, dog. There he is. Number 4. Yeah, that image says it all. This is a goofy. Teofimo Lopez is the goofiest fighter right now. One of the goofiest fighters in boxing, man. You know, it just I just hope he just have a seat, finds Buddha or something. Meditate. Get off social media, and just get your life together, man. Get your life together. He's supposed to be coming back to the 140 division, and Teofimo Lopez continues to cap. He believes that he is the cardinal leader of big champ shit and going after undisputed. And this guy is if delusional had an image next to it, Teofimo Lopez picture should be there. Teofimo Lopez is the most delusional fighter I've ever witnessed with my own eyes, man. And his interviews, I can't deal with it anymore. You know, I can't deal with it anymore. He really thinks he's philosophical or something, and you're not. You're really not. Get a belt, you know, do something with your career at this point. Ask your wife back or something. Like ever since that fallout with your lady, man, it's just been downhill from there, man. You must have did something messed up. Anyway, Teofimo Lopez is at the number 4 spot. He could be higher for other reasons, but I'm being generous. He's at the number 4 spot of the Flame and Shame bracket because he continuously lies and caps about his what he started in his position in boxing, and he's just more distraction than anything in boxing. This guy screwed up his own contractual situation with Top Rank, and he really felt like he was the most marketable takeover, whatever he think he is, and it was not working out. It didn't work out at all. The takeover went to the take it down, take this man on TV, take him off the network to that point, damn near, you know. So I just got him at number 4 because he's really a goofy, man. He's really goofy. Let me hold up. Let me get this next one. I started to split up the fame and the shame ones, but I had a little time, cuz. Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. Hold up, y'all. Bear with me. We get the next one. Fire it in there, man. Oh man, I wish I would have brought my edit for this one. Oh well. That'd be some bullshit. You have an idea, you don't get it until you already live or doing something. Like, god damn, if I would have just started that shit. Yeah, man, this next one would have been funny if I had to edit. Shout out for the ones still tuning in, man. Hit the like button. Let's get Goofy off. And get to number 3, man. We'll get to number 3. This one right here, man. This was one of the most funniest reactions I've seen in the boxing community when this man lost. I'm gonna put him up right now, man. This ninja Blair the Flare Cobbs is your number 3 candidate for me, man, for the Flame of Shame this year. Get your ass with that dude say, DC. Bring that ass here, boy. This man, Blair the Flare. I mean, this dude talked the most shit. Like, he was doing well for himself, man, getting the attention. He was talking shit about Virgil Ortiz. He was talking shit about Spence. And he was going around the list, man, of people, man, going in. See, when you got that you willing to let it go, man. You know, would you let your mouth just whatever come to your mind, you just talking. Same thing with Tio. You know, when you got that you just letting them words go. You know, he's on, yeah, nigga, yeah, nigga. That nigga should sit him down after that. You got your ass whooped by Little Georgie, but not to get off track. Blair the Flare, man, got his ass molly-whopped in this last fight, man. And why I was laughing was because I wish I had the Errol Spence edit when that man said, "Put his ass in the dirt, bum ass nigga." Oh man, just the reaction of Blair the Flare losing was some of the most funniest shit I've seen in a while on YouTube, especially from the fighters, man. You know, it was just all kind of laughing emojis. I don't know if Blair the Flare going to come back from this because when you get cooked like that, it's a hard recovery, man. It's a long roll back. It is a long roll back. But nobody held back in the internet when this man lost, man. I mean, this man got cooked. Let me look at the name of the guy who beat him so I can give him his credit. Hold up. Go to Blair's box rec. He beat the hell out of Blair the Flare, man. And he really thought he was gonna be fighting. He was talking shit about Jerron Enos. I was like, oh no. So Alexis Rocha, if I'm saying that right. Alexis Rocha beat his ass. Shout out to Alexis Rocha. That man was in there for serious business. He meant business in that fight. So Blair the Flare, yeah, man. Hold number 3, bro. Hold number 3. Flame of Shame to Blair the Flare, man. Misery. If Misery had a picture, god damn it, Blair the Flare. And that's probably his best picture right there. You're not gonna find a better picture than that. Guarantee you. I gotta move on to the number 2 spot, man. To wind this shit down. Hold up. All right, my bad. I had to fire up the next one, man. Let me get Dusty Blair the Flare off, and get number 4. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about the delay. We're doing this on the fly. We're gonna get number 4 in there. Oh my gosh, man. Excuse me, number 2. Number 2. I get number 2. Number 2, y'all, is none other than Jaime Monkey. Jaime Goose Munguia, man. Like, he's a big duck, so I'm gonna call him Jaime the Goose Munguia, man. Shit, like I mean, you know, you get so distraught and disappointed, the words leave you. You just like, what do I say about this number 2? You know, boxing fans coming up, don't do what this guy do, man. This is not the role model. This is not what you want to end up being in boxing at all. Jaime Monkey is the definition of little champ shit. Okay. LCS, little champ shit. Okay. Little champ senor right here. This guy won't fight nobody. Okay. That mean anything. He's getting ready to fight a cross-eyed dude from the UK. I'm not even shocked. I'm not even shocked about it, man. Because the dude just will not step up to fight a champion. He is content with these intermediate belts. What do we call these? Like, they call them Reggie belts. They call them get him out of here belts. That's what I'm gonna call them. Get him out of here belts that he keep going after. You know, irrelevance belts, man. The most irrelevant prospect in boxing right here, Jaime Monkey, man. Flame of shame. Big flame of shame to you, man. I mean, and this dude, man, I don't know if he flameproof. It's like he don't. I guess they're just not translating this flame over to him. But once this shit get translated to his ass, oh, he don't really know what time it is out here. He must think the fans really love him. Nah, they translating the wrong shit to you, homeboy. Nah, it ain't love like that. Trust me. Okay. And with Canelo recently losing, Mexico needs somebody to be up on some big champ shit. Somebody. But it ain't you. I don't know that. It ain't Jaime Monkey at the number 2 Flame of Shame spot. It ain't this dude. Okay. He fighting some dude named God damn it. He fighting a grocery bagger. This dude bag groceries on and part-time and nights, man. He's a night part-time grocery bagger. Look it up on BoxRec. Look at the dude's image of his opponent, and you tell me that don't look like a grocery bagger. You know, and I'll rest my case. No further questions, Your Honor. You feel me? He's number 2. There is no debate. None debate about who my number 2 Flame of Shame spot is. This man is guaranteed number 2. No lower, no higher. Trust me, when you hear the number 1, yeah, he belongs to number 2. You know what I mean? Flame of Shame, dog. Flame of Shame, Jaime McGill, get your life together, man. Get your career together. Because I'm thoroughly unimpressed, man. Thoroughly unimpressed. Last but not least, for our number 1 Flame of Shame. Do I got him fired up? Hell yeah, I got him fired up. Flame of Shame, number 1 candidate of the year so far. Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia invented little champ shit. That man invented little champ shit. He invented cap. Before the word captain came into existence, cap was there first. And Ryan had on the hat. Ryan was wearing the motherfucking hat. He wore the cap. You know, caps were distributed all across the world because of Ryan. His cap ass. You know what I mean? This man pullout game, as the homies say in the clique, is stronger than anything out here, man. He pulled out of fights more than anything, man. It is he do more pulling out than these gas pumps, man, in these cars, man. In and out. You know. Ryan is, like I say, the definition of little champ shit. Number 1 Flame of Shame. By miles. By miles. You know. A strong second is Jaime Monkey, but strong number 1 goes to Ryan. Crying Lion Ryan Garcia is number 1. And this is all Golden Boy got, man. This is all Golden Boy got left that can really potentially do something. And he's supposed to be all of this Golden Boy this and Golden Boy that. And I don't understand when this guy's going to be that. Be golden. You know, be golden or be gone. Mr. Number 1 Flame of Shame, Ryan Garcia. The most hype fighter ever, probably. Probably the most hype fighter ever. You know what I mean? But just ridiculous, man. Shameful career, man. Shameful career. Let me see y'all comments, man. And then we're gonna wrap it up, man. Wrap this shit up. See who all came through. Your Pez and Seen Unseen came through. AOBS, Wayne Henny, Charles D. What's up, bro? All right, I had to mute real quick. Big shout out to Charles. He was crying under them shades, said Seen and Unseen. He talking about the Canelo image, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna put that shit back up right now. That shit depressing. At 68, too. IB says he number 5 on my list. I got number 1, Bud, number 2, Usyk, number 3, Mel, number 4, Spence, and number 5, Canelo. That's the big champ shit list. All right. Fula, what's up, Fula? My bad, I had to mute again. He need to shut up seriously. I don't think he all there. He never was undisputed. You talking about Teofimo Lopez for sure. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in for this one, man. This is definitely gonna be a playback value for the ones that want to see how we do this flame. He looked like he got a sweated out perm in that pic. Put hands all on that dude. Yo, what's up, action? Perfect time. Hey, I'm gonna give y'all 20 minutes. I'm gonna drop the link. 20 minutes. If y'all want to come through, give some thoughts. There's the link. Zakiy Rivers, what's up, man? Subscribe. Join the channel. He said, Mungia. Hell yeah, Mungia. Should not even be questioning that. Riri Garcia. Nah, that's a diss to grocery baggers. He looked like he licked stamps at the post. Oh, man. That's even worse. Stamp lickers. This man said he a stamp licker. Ryan Swerve Garcia. Mm-hmm. He pull out of fights better than he pull out of girls. Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Black. I can't believe this. Jaime Monkey, he's fighting for booty juice strap belts. Come on now. Trinket trophy thugs. That's what he's doing. Trinket trophy thugging. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell care about these trinket belts, man? Nobody. Them shits is like paperweights. You know what I'm saying? Straight up on baby.
Yeah, man. Goddamn plastic WBO belt he holding. He ain't no shame. That's the thing about it. We bringing a flame of shame, but he ain't got no shame in his game. I don't think they translated the right information to him, man. They need to let him know the right shit.
Jaime Monkey in a few years gonna be selling bottled dumpster truck juice at the side of the road near Tijuana. Damn it. Straight up on baby.
Wait a minute. They gonna have bottled dumpster truck juice for sale?
You know, I'm motherfucker be selling hot dog water and shit. He gonna be selling dumpster truck juice. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a weapon and shit, like a Molotov cocktail. You know what I'm saying? For broke thugs. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no guns and shit, so they gonna be throwing dumpster truck juice water on each other. You know what I'm saying? Toxified. You know what I'm saying? Also, Captain Pollution, Captain Planet type shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember that dude?
Oh yeah, most of that. Oh, you showing your age now. Shout out to actual man. But damn, they gonna have different strands of dumpster truck juice.
That's right.
You're gonna be smelling
that shit gonna be a cheap ass bio weapon. You know what I'm saying? That you know in England and London they so damn broke they can't afford no guns, so they throw acid on each other. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Damn. We got 1-2 in the building.
What's going on, yo?
We got the woo.
Woo, that Blair The Flare when he got pieced up. He was like, woo.
Oh my God. What did I have, Blair The Flare? I had him at the number 3 spot. Yeah, Blair The Flare, man. Yeah, I think the reaction was funnier than anything. You know, he was entertaining and all of that. I know, like everybody, you know, a lot of people liked him, but the reaction to the boxing fans, I think, was funny, man. Like when he got blazed by the what's the dude name again? Let me look him up. Oh, Alex Rocha. Beat his ass, boy. But yeah, that's my list, man. You know, you already know how it is, man. Like the list can change day by day, sometimes month to month.
Hey, Black, you know, if Ryan Garcia loses, you know what I'm saying, his career is straight up. Down the drain in the toilet, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, axe him down the drain.
This man is flush the toilet. This
nigga Santos is nuts.
Hey man, big shout out. We got a new member though. Shout out to Charles coming in. But we got a new member of Zakiy Rivers and a donation. So we got to keep the tradition. Every time somebody drop a donation, we drop the dancing AB. Push it. Thanks, Zakiy Rivers, for your support, man. And welcome to the channel, bro. De La Hoya, good fighter, promoter, straight trash, says Javier. Yeah, the Golden Bums is at the bottom, man, of promoting. They used to be at the top.
Yeah, it's a close second with fucking Floyd Mayweather, trash ass as a damn promoter.
Yeah, I said the other day, Toronto, I was like, man, when you worse than Mayweather Promotions, you know you're doing something wrong.
Doing something terrible. God damn.
You losing in life, man.
Whew.
Hey,
flush the toilet again for that shit, Santo. Just whoosh.
Hey, 1-2. Is it true? I don't know if y'all heard this rumor though, but is it true that Devante Davis hit us with the Errol Spence shit? Oh, I was just playing about leaving Mayweather. I was just fooling y'all.
Oh, I don't know. So
that's the rumor.
Is he staying with TMT?
That was a pump fake. That's what the rumor is.
Oh, Fight actually did an interview with him and shit, talking about that shit.
Damn.
Look, let me tell you what happened with Tank Davis. He finally got somebody that could read for him, and they said, "Look, motherfucker, if you try to leave, they're gonna script you of everything you got, motherfucker. So your ass better stay for a long time." You know what I'm saying? Straight up on, baby. You ain't going nowhere, baby.
Got him by the balls, huh? Damn.
Got him by the baby balls.
Devante Stank Davis ain't going nowhere. So you got to deal with Smellerby.
You got to deal with Smellerby. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see what that nigga had on at the at the press conference? This nigga, whew.
Got him by the bib, y'all.
That nigga's suit looked terrible. Damn. Bruh.
TMT got him by the bib, y'all. I was about to take the bib out, but he stick around, man. It's gonna stay there. The bib's gonna stay. The TMT bib.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a TMT bib. Yep.
Look, just like the baby. Look, just like the baby's attached to my stomach right here. That's how Devante Davis is attached to TMT. Just like that. He ain't going nowhere.
I knew he looked familiar. Hey, y'all change y'all picks though? Y'all gonna go with a special ed to win this weekend or Tank?
Listen, I got all the confidence in the world with Tank winning this, but I'm just saying, if Rolly for some reason picks if he wins this fight, whew, I don't think Floyd gonna keep Tank.
Oh shit!
You could tell him he got him by the balls and all that shit. He gonna probably kick that nigga right off and
why would he get rid of Tank? He kept Jayden Love for no reason.
So I had no clue. That nigga out there punch drunk, nigga get beat on. That nigga whole stable trash.
So if he pulls it off,
his whole stable was ass.
If he pulls it off, will this be the new face of the
it better not.
It better not be. That nigga look constipated.
This could be one of the new faces of boxing.
That nigga look like he just sitting there like, huh?
He talk like he be glitching when he talk. Like he a glitchy talker. Dude. Like the fuck. What's up, Q? What's good?
I don't know, man. That nigga look like he confused, he constipated. He talking hella shit though. He's selling the hell out of this fight.
Yeah, I gotta give him that. He's promoting. But so was Blair The Flare.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
This how Rolly talk. That stupid motherfucker kink. I kick his stupid ass, that retarded motherfucker. I beat his fucking ass. He's a pussy.
My dick bigger than him. Pause, nigga.
Knock him the fuck out.
Right, there you go. Knock him the fuck out.
That nigga wear a helmet and lick windows. That nigga slow.
Yeah.
Hey man, he got that strength though, man. That helmet strength.
Yeah, retard strength.
Got that little bus punch.
Tank should see them punches coming from training camp, man. The way he be copying
He can hear them coming though. He be like,
yeah, man. If there's two fighters in the world that are punches that you can see coming, is JoJo slow ass and this nigga. Them niggas you can see them shits from the parking lot. Like, yep, here comes the hook.
Hey, you remember them old 3D virtual fighter games and shit, like Tekken and all that? Like the old one, the first one that came out. Rolly looked like he shadow boxes like them guys on the video game.
Stiff ass nigga, yeah.
Slow. Yo, who the hell said he was? It was like, you seen Rolly with the broomstick? Like, who the fuck knows about that guy?
Yeah, he wasn't even moving, y'all. He was just avoiding the stick. He could have been out there avoiding a branch and did the same thing.
I watched him hit the bag. That shit was snapping back. Damn near hitting him in the face. I'm like, this boy gonna get his tank moves to this shit. There's something wrong in the world, man. Not to take nothing away from Rolly, but goddamn, man. If there's a fight where you like, shit, this is it.
Man, Rolly retarded, man. That dude.
Hey, the world not ready for Rolly if you win, man. We're not ready for that type of shit.
That shit gonna be crazy, bro. I ain't gonna
lie. Oh my god. Like... You gonna get that dude fuel?
It's like that. I'm ready for it, bro.
That little bus gonna be out of control.
Yeah, we're gonna throw rims on that little yellow motherfucker. He win this shit.
Y'all hear what Rolly said yesterday? That they was like, what the lady or the dude was like, hey Rolly, so do you think you got the advantage over Tank because of the height and the size? That fool Rolly gonna say, I seen a lot of smaller guys beat bigger guys. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about, nigga? You talking about Tank gonna beat you up? He was like, yeah,
himself. He dumb.
That nigga retarded. I'm like, what the fuck is Rolly talking
that nigga
about?
Should have said, can you repeat the question? Slow ass nigga.
Man, he said, I've seen a lot of smaller guys beat bigger guys. That don't mean nothing. Size don't mean nothing. I'm like, this nigga, wow.
Retard.
Yeah, nigga, he said that shit, and my phone started ringing. Method was calling me. I'm like, man, I know what the fuck Method calling me for. He was like, you this nigga Rolly.
So he win, boy. Whew.
If he win, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's a bigger upset than Andy Ruiz beating AJ, my nigga. That shit, like, crazy.
Hell yeah.
Well, he talking shit now. You know he gonna talk cash shit.
Be honest with you, I would say that. I mean, you could say that because of the Tank's name, but still, like, AJ was a champ. Like, he was a unified champ. Tank ain't got a damn, I
made money on that fight too. God damn it! Thank you, Ruiz.
Oh, you bet on that, motherfucker?
Hell yeah, you know I bet on that shit. I told you I bet on that one.
Man, they called Tank a champion so many fucking times. I damn near start believing it.
Right.
Nigga got
push the narrative so good out here sometimes.
I'm like, goddamn, what belt do he got?
He got the WBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he got some bullshit belt at 30. One of them fucking.
He dropped it though.
About time. Shit, that belt don't do nothing. What the fuck is
it? Did he though?
Nah, he had a 140 and he dropped that one.
It don't matter. None of them belts is recognized.
The 130 belts he had was real.
He dropped it though, right? He don't have
the 30 belt he got. What was that? That diamond?
Yeah, he lost it on the scale.
Hey, remember? Two half belts don't make a whole one.
Not the one he won. Not the one he won from Pedraza.
The 130 belt was
was the real
No,
belt.
Q. He won it back. He won it back when he knocked out Santa Cruz, and then he vacated it. I think after that, because I know he lost on the scales before, but then when he fought Santa Cruz, they did that weird shit. They put his little regular belt at 35 on the line, and Santa Cruz's 130 belt WBA on the line.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
know
mean?
he
I don't
had
know why
something.
they did that, but
Okay.
Then they
You
fought
know,
at 130.
Yeah, they fought at 130, which
yeah, they
made
fought at
zero
30.
sense.
That's weird.
I'm like the sanctioning bodies. I don't recognize them shits.
He had like the diamond belt or some bullshit, man. Cubic zirconia strap.
And y'all, for the most part, y'all kind of agree with my list, my Flame of Fame and Shame list.
I can't believe
Damn,
him against Teofimo.
Was I off?
Who
Did I
started
leave
that?
somebody too high, or did I not put
damn.
somebody
What
over
was
there?
it? I ain't see it. What was it?
For my Flame of Fame, I had at number 5, I had Shakur Stevenson, 4 Bivol, 3 Devin Haney, 2 Errol Spence, and 1 Jamel Charlo.
Hold on, Shakur. What'd Shakur do?
What did he do this year?
No, that was the flame of that was the
Fame, Flame of
division.
Fame.
It
Oh, I'm
wasn't, it
about to
wasn't the
say.
battle.
Hold up.
Oh,
I did both. I
wow.
did the Fame top 5 for the Fame and top 5 for the Shame.
He said,
I'm like,
"Whoa,
why you
the
got
fuck
him in the
Shakur doing?"
oven? I was like, what did he do?
No, hell no.
Why you got Earl so high and Shakur so low?
Just what because when I was breaking it down, like make sure you catch the playback. But Earl,
Yeah, I'm gonna catch it
like
for sure.
he done everything he said he was gonna do, which was take care of his side of the street. Um, I like the fact that despite all the shit he been through, the accident, the injury, he just made Ugas almost look like a tune-up. You know what I mean? So he basically displayed elite skills and just basically, is one fight away from claiming welterweight supremacy, this year. Like, and he could have, with all the little setbacks he had, he could have just took like an easy road. He could have took tune-ups, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that. And I said, even, to before I got into Errol Spence, I was like, it could change in the back end of the year, because if he don't take this fight with Crawford, then he gonna fucking be in my top 5 Flame of Shame brackets. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying that it's gonna be all his fault, but I'm like, I want to see that fight happen. So I don't know if I'm gonna move him later on in the year, if I'm gonna leave him there, but that's just where I got my number 2 spot in the Flame of Fame. You disagree?
Yeah.
You disagree, Q?
Nah, I like it. I probably did. Like I said, rearrange it. I probably would have like Shakur on
Like,
there.
don't get me wrong. This
Um,
ain't pound for pound. Like, I'm not doing a
yeah,
pound for
yeah,
pound list.
yeah,
This is just
yeah.
my
Cause
who I
Is
give the most props to so far for what they done 6 months. 6 months in.
Manny
yeah,
Pacquiao still fighting?
Retired, bro. He
Oh,
retired.
I don't know what this shit is. This nigga talk about he wants a crack at this nigga. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know. He did just lose. He did just lose. The little presidential running and shit. So shit.
Well,
I
he's
don't know.
switching his careers again.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he did just lose.
This nigga look like he still wanna fight.
So you thinking
Shit.
he may want to just come back since he lost?
Come back to who?
Boxing.
Adrian Broner rematch?
Nah, this nigga look like he talking about he wanna fight Crawford.
Hell
Fuck.
no. For real?
Yeah.
Not at this point. I
He
mean,
ain't see the Earl fight. Shit,
oh,
I'll
I was
take that
hey,
nigga.
I'll flame Crawford though. I'm gonna be real. I'll flame Crawford if he fuck around and try to make the fight happen with Pacquiao before taking Earl.
Nigga say he ain't see the Ugas fight.
On me, I'd be like, yeah, that's
You
meat
might
right.
want to
That's
stay in the
prep meat.
office, nigga, wear a suit and tie.
Mm. That shit, like, I don't know.
Oh shit, he's
I don't,
saying he talking about Spence and fucking Crawford.
man, that nigga want to fight Ryan.
Hey, the top 5 Flame of Shame I have is 5 Canelo, 4 Teofimo, 3 Blair the Flare, 2 Jaime Monkey, and 1 Ryan Garcia.
Nigga put my boy Tio in there. He started off good, man.
Damn, Flame. I'm gonna have to go watch that video. You gonna
Yeah.
see me in the comments. You gonna see me in the comments.
I gave my reason why I put each of them there too. So I gave my explanation.
Yeah.
Nigga, put my boy Tio in there.
Shit, that
Mm-hmm.
nigga put Ryan at 1.
Hell yeah.
Damn, she got
Nigga,
a fat ass.
I'm like, how you got Canelo in that bitch and Charlo not in that bitch? Male, I mean Maul.
Oh, I slipped. Damn, I slipped.
I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, like
I'm
flaming shit.
sorry. Matter of fact, I gotta take the
Like,
name off my Flaming Shame list at the number 5. I gotta put
yeah,
matter of fact,
I ain't even think
yeah,
about the list.
you gotta
I
take
slipped.
that
I
off,
didn't
cause
even mean to slip like that on the Jamal. Hell yeah, he's supposed to be
y-
on
yeah, like we everybody done seen the film, nigga. Benavidez spent your ass around and you ran behind the goddamn security, and then on top of that, like,
top.
and
I
the
ain't see
reason
that.
why I could go hard on Canelo, but you
He
know,
did that shit at
like,
the fight, right? What fight was that?
yeah, man, bro, on everything.
At the Spence fight, right?
They literally took the film from the fight. Like, you literally see him doing it behind fucking
It was at the
Gamboa
Spence fight,
and
right?
Isak Cruz. Yeah, no, the Isak Cruz. You seeing Isak Cruz and fucking Gamboa fighting, and behind their legs, you literally see a fucking Benavidez and the all you know, the off white and shit. Nigga grab Charlo by the arm and like spin him to face him toward him because Charlo was like talking to David Benavidez's daddy. And so Jose Benavidez like grabbed him by the arm and spent him like
Look,
toward him so you could look at him. That nigga Charlo turned around in that little striped ass blouse with a hoodie with a hood he was wearing and went
yeah,
behind
look,
the security. I'm
hey,
like,
real
oh
quick, I just want to say, I told them to do that. There was all stage planned, because we really hurt
Oh
for
wow.
views, and the pay-per-views got to come in. So, little controversy, little drama, drama show. You know how the Triple G says drama show, people want to be a big drama show. So, I had to orchestrate that from behind the scenes. So,
shit. I don't know, cause the reason why I don't know is because shit, Charlo out here capping like David ain't did shit. Like he ain't do nothing. Like, yeah, you seen how I had to run up on David Benavidez. No, he ran down on you, my nigga. On me, like you literally see that nigga run behind security. You see security in big ass white letters on this black shirt. Oh God, like I'm like, oh, Charlo wildin'.
They
On
tried to
me,
get tough
flame
once
that nigga.
security got there and shit.
And
Y'all
regardless
keep
of
the
what a
confidence.
and regardless of what a nigga feel about Canelo, bro, on God, whether you feel like, all that shit, bro, Canelo still announced his next fight before this nigga even fought. These like I can't down Canelo too bad because like I gotta keep the same energy all the way around, and them niggas fighting bums. They ain't even
Niggas
fighting
fighting
each other.
selective.
Like,
Selective.
yeah, like them niggas not on shit. Like, and I fuck with David, but he just fought Lemieux.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I can't just flame Canelo without like flaming them niggas too. Like they bullshit. But, but
At least
aside from that
Benavidez
though,
throwing names out there that he won't get to. This
hey,
nigga ball ain't doing shit.
Hey,
Benavidez want Schmidt Oak, boy.
who get the number 1 in this year? Q. Flame Shame.
Flame of Shame, number one, Flame of Shame.
In your eyes right now.
Number one, Flame of Shame.
If it ain't Ryan, who is in that number 1 spot? Who the chairman? Flame Shame chairman.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Shit.
Oscar
Damn.
De La Hoya.
He not
Oscar
only
De
the
La Hoya.
player, he the player president. Yeah.
Nah, you can throw
De La
Bernard
Hoya.
Hopkins in that motherfucker for saying all that shit. Nigga was capping so hard for
Right.
Canelo in that fight.
Where's you
This nigga was
once you
telling
see the
niggas they
video
should get
when
their
you did it.
credentials stripped and you don't know shit about boxing. He was that damn sure about Canelo winning. You should throw fucking Bernard little dumbass up in that.
Yeah, I got to flame. I got to flame that nigga, man. Yeah. So shit, Golden Boy, fuck it, throw the whole promotion in that motherfucker. And them and the stable, nigga. I'm glad Rashidi ain't with him no more, nigga. Throw them and the stable in that motherfucker. See,
Damn.
and that'll take care of Blair Cobb too, my nigga. So you on me, you can add another nigga in that bitch. Okay.
Damn. Is he the only brother left over there? Shit.
Shit,
And
on
shit, if you want
me.
to call him that, that nigga look like that light skinned nigga from Coming to America. Let your soul. That's it. Look like somebody beat the soul glow out of him.
Damn, not the juices and berries out my nigga shit.
Yeah,
Oh
so look at that
God.
picture. Look like somebody knocked that soul glow shit smooth off his shit. Remember when Deontay Wilder hit Luis Ortiz? You saw all that niggas activated fall out that fucking
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
That's this nigga shit.
Nigga,
They
I just
activated
watched.
that.
It looked like he know karate in that picture.
Right.
Born on the cob. There he is. The
Drag
dude
the
who did the
fly.
backflip and hit his head. The dude with the nunchucks.
Right. Hey, big shout out to Lisa Bells and Haplo in the chat.
Son.
Yes,
What
sir.
happened, Lisa? What's up, yo?
Big
This nigga said
Haps.
that's the best picture I
Queen
could find
Lisa.
of Blair Cobb.
Like a light skinned Leroy Green. Get your ass out of here.
Can you show me some moves? That's the nigga from the Last Dragon.
Oh, me, I was just gonna say that.
The beige last dragon.
Fake
Can
ass
you
show
show,
enough.
can you show me some moves?
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to drop that flame. Be honest with you, I gotta go check out some two of my kids graduating. Their ceremony is today, so they got the
There you
little
go.
Oh
nighttime
yeah,
joints.
congratulations, bro.
About to move on to college. What is it? High school?
One is graduating high school, going to college, and then one just graduated junior high. So moving on up.
Kids getting grown on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most deaf.
You
This
just
nigga Haplo
you
type
just
said
brought a
put boo boo in
newborn
the
in. You
put
just
boo
brought
boo
a
in the flame
newborn
machine.
in.
Yeah. What'd you say, bro?
I said Haplo
I
in the
say you
chat
just
said
brought
put boo boo in.
you
Yeah.
put
Andre.
boo boo
He
in
said,
there.
"Put the space cadet in."
Yeah, he said
Oh,
put the
Andre
space
in
cadet.
there. Oh, I mean, yeah, he said he faked the injury. So I don't
He
know. And you know
faking?
what's so crazy?
Oh.
That's what Haplo is saying. I mean, that's not really legitimate proof yet. But if I find out he did fake it, be honest with you, what make me question it is like they still got him as champ at the WBO, and they're talking about making the Janabek fight happen now with Andre. I'm like, huh? I thought he left 60.
Yeah, he still got the WBO. He's still one of the title belt holders at 60. Triple
Yeah,
G
he
got
not
the other
split yet.
two. Triple G got the
Hey,
other two, and then you got Maul.
see?
Yeah, he
And
going.
this
So
shit
I don't
like
know if he
that,
stand or what, bro. That's
man,
crazy.
and it's shit like that that make me put respect on Canelo name, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, they bullshit, bro. Cause they do that shit, and then I ask a motherfucker, well, who you think Charlo can be that 168? Or I ask you, who you think Benavidez can be that 175? Goddamn, at least Canelo said it and did it. Y'all niggas just talking. Ain't did
Right.
shit. Y'all ain't even fighting. That shit damn near be making me mad when I'm thinking about it, Flame. Like, them niggas be bullshit, bro. Like, and I like Canelo, but it ain't like that. Like, I feel like a hypocrite if I blame the fuck out Canelo knowing what them niggas doing out here. I ain't gonna lie, like, that shit, like, weird as hell. Even though Canelo fight bummy ass niggas, he fight Triple G for a third time. Like, damn, you could fight three bum ass niggas in one calendar year and force a nigga hand because shit, you paying sanctioning bodies every time you jump in there and fight.
You cooking,
They gon'
man?
force them to
They
make you
fight,
fight. They gon'
yo,
force them
they
to make
fight
the fight.
bums once a year.
Bro, exactly. You
Right.
fight one bum a year? Bro, if you don't run through like 3, 4 of them niggas, man, quit playing.
Yeah, I'll give you that. You right about that.
Yep.
Like, Canelo gonna run through 4 bums in a year. He showed us that, nigga. Oh God. Like, what you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Like, let me like, and that's why I'm like, shit, Canelo just went and outdid you and you been up there your whole fucking career, my nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you should put Andre up there, man. All that stuff we was doing, all that promoting we was doing for him too. He's still stuck on that fight, on that I'm coming home. What he on
Saying,
part
man,
7?
that nigga is a
That
space
old
cadet,
ass
man.
fighting that bum ass dude. Like, don't nobody care.
I said, nigga, space cadet.
Yeah, motherfucking
Yeah,
picnic
son,
table
that nigga ain't all there. That's another nigga
conferences,
who
man.
just loose.
Yo, man, I really feel like that dude. He need to fight somebody. Come on, man. Come on, Andre, man.
He don't fight, son. How old is this nigga? 33, 30. How many fights this nigga got?
He's like 36 or something. 36,
And how many
37.
That
fights he got?
who, Jaime Munguia?
Andre.
Oh,
No,
nah,
fucking
Munguia worse than that.
Man,
dude. Space ass.
Andre got 30 something fights.
But we're not gonna act like dudes ain't ducked this man. So I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
Triple
true
G didn't
too.
want smoke. Jamal didn't want no fucking smoke. This dude was kind of like forced
Billy
to
Joe
potentially look
Pop?
at 68 because nobody wanted to
Yeah.
even get in there with him. And then when he
But
tried to go to 68, they talking about Benavidez trying to talking silly. So I don't know. That shit crazy.
That's true. And they running around calling him a monster. And he could have fought Plant. And him and his team turned that down.
He
I
And
could
he
have
just
could
need
have
more
fought.
fought.
evidence that
Could have
he's
fought
really
somebody.
ducking somebody.
Yo,
You know
he
what
could have fought Andre, and they didn't have. They weren't offering enough money.
I mean? Flo said, "How is Andre injured when he's the most rested fighter in the sport?" What the fuck?
Hey yo, and that's true, son. That is 100% true. I said the same shit about Ben Simmons when he ain't played for Brooklyn. I was like, this nigga didn't do shit. He's like, yeah, he got back issues. I was like, what, from sitting down?
he
See,
felt
Lisa just said right there, the WBO ordered Andre to fight Janibek. Yeah, I'm like, I thought I seen a headline. So I'm
bro,
like, is he gonna vacate or I thought he had already vacated, so
that
he still
nigga
got the belt.
faking. He
yo, he
Oh,
nah, man. How you
faking.
know he faking? He might have fell off his
so
hammock or something.
Bro, because even if you get hurt, why would you move down, bro?
I mean
Why
that
would
he
you
had to
move
move down there.
down, bro?
No, why did he vacate the belt in the first place? I guess it's not required in the WBO because I don't know. Like,
Nah,
but
I
the crazy
mean,
thing about it is, after the injury was reported, the WBO removed the sanction, and then they ordered this Janibek fight.
that's
So
what I'm
do we
saying.
blame?
Like,
Go ahead.
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you can't. Ain't nobody gonna give you that type of leeway for never unifying or doing shit with a title. You have to be in contact with to have some shit going on like that. Just like Canelo still got his belts and shit, and he moved up to 175.
Yo, man,
Like
160.
Andrade ain't never really just dropped the
Yo,
belt,
you could give all of 160 to Flaming Shane.
man. And
Triple
and
G,
168.
Yeah,
yo,
160 was a
Triple
fucking
G,
cemetery, man.
Andre, Jamal Charlo.
Jaime
It's
Munguia,
yeah, Heine Mungia. And
fucking
we gonna call him Heine because
Seleckies
yo,
and
160 is ass.
Man. And 168, bro.
ass caught by a fan, nigga.
I literally feel the same way about 68, bro.
You ain't running with 60, man. That shit just
Cause,
new.
Cause it ain't like Caleb Plant and Benavidez ever squabbled or some shit like that. Morrell ain't did none of that on
Yeah,
me.
68 ain't too far behind.
Nah.
I mean, they got some people there, but yeah, they do got to mix it up. I mean, 60 was one of the most. They had so much talent at 60 at one point, and they was not fighting each other.
And we was talking about this like last year. I was like 175 underrated, man. In comparison to 168 and 160. Shit.
Right.
160.
Yeah, but at least 175 is starting to mix and mingle, man. 60 ain't doing shit. That shit's stagnant.
160 got names and they ain't fighting.
Yeah, man.
That's just stuff.
Shit. Jacobs never fought fucking Charlo. There's a bunch of fights that ain't happened. Shit.
But they all seem to be fighting the same bums.
They all want a piece of Selecki.
Yeah, they want that Selecki work.
You know what I mean? Glorified
I knocked him
sparring.
out in 2 rounds. I dominated every round in 12. Like that's what you're going on? Like y'all could just be fighting, you know?
Hopefully, Selecki outbox Charlo. For real, bro.
This is what it's coming down to, nigga.
Look,
No,
if
like
that's
this is the year
look,
for all the dudes on some real
let me tell
championship
you
to lose.
something. If the Solecki that beat the Charlo, listen, the Charlo is his bitch, okay? Solecki beat the Charlo. Charlo means to have Solecki's face tatted on his ass.
If he lose, he got a tattoo of Selecki's face on his ass.
That's right, yes, because Solecki will own it. Literally.
So he was on his ass, so he did the tattoo of his face on it? That's crazy.
That's right.
Sheik always bringing some weird visual, man. Shout out to the Sheik, though. It's been a minute. Hey, I wonder if Lisa, do you think Andre faked that injury? If I hear one more person say that, I might have to just start, I'm gonna have to consider that.
Start running with it.
I
Look,
mean, I'm not gonna push the narrative, but I'm gonna be considering it like, damn, is it a fake or what? Because this is the most I ever heard
To
a
duck
reaction.
a
Like, people
fucking
going,
Zach Parker? Like,
Black. Hey, Black, I ain't in my Ezel voice. I ain't the smartest motherfucker in the world, but from over here,
But
it look
look,
like that motherfucker faking. Oh
but
no,
peep this, Q. This is the crazy thing about it is when he went up to get ready to face Zach Parker, you know what they said?
what's that?
He ducking Janibek.
Yes,
That's what they
that is
said.
correct. That
So
is correct.
look at. So now he alleged fake injury to go back and face Janibek. So are they gonna say he ducking Zach Parker, or is he going to fight the guy that they said he was ducking? Because a lot of people were saying that, oh, he ducking Janibek. I was like, who is Janibek, bro? This is like a janitor or something. I mean, but it's just crazy. Like, which narrative is it? Is he ducking Janibek, or is he ducking Parker? Did he fake the injury? You know. So hey, it's haplotype. None of them bitches don't want to fight Andre. Completely facts. Hearn couldn't get Canelo, Fraud G, Jamal, Jaime. Now those are all facts. Like those guys
Shit,
just didn't want to fight him. They had their own reasons.
shit. Maybe he dropped out because maybe he dropped out because that purse he was getting, he figured out shit
I'll tell you.
that shit his ass could barely pay goddamn the training. Pay for goddamn training and shit, man. That was a little ass purse. That nigga wasn't getting shit. I know you get more for fight Jordanbeck at least.
When
I
the
don't
last
know,
time
bro.
somebody provided some documents to to
Support an
legitimize
injury.
his injury? Yeah. Who was the last person to do that? Because I heard Castano didn't produce his documents.
I
That
mean,
nigga have to.
shit.
Did that nigga
As
have
far
to?
as I,
Is he getting
Tio,
surgery and shit?
You said Tio produced his?
Tio, that nigga was in the hospital, man, stretched out, shit.
Well, yeah, he
Shit,
definitely
after the fight, that nigga had on a boot and crutches.
yeah, he definitely was hurt.
You
That
know what I
nigga
mean?
said he said that nigga had on a boot.
That
Nigga
nigga
said
had on a boot and crutches and shit. So,
that nigga got in the boxing match and left with a boot on. That
that
shit
nigga
crazy.
after the Loma fight, that nigga had the boot and the crutches. Like, yo, I was hurt during the fight. I ain't say shit. Nigga went and got surgery on his foot.
He
I ain't
got
gonna
that H2O beat out his ass, man. He was
shit. Motherfucker
dehydrated.
was talking about Gamboa Achilles. I ain't never see that motherfucker with no slips talking about he was hurt either. Shit, that nigga fought like 6 months later.
Man,
Shit.
that nigga boot just came off. That nigga shit.
Oh
That
me,
nigga,
that nigga shoe broke.
that's it.
I think Errol just took a picture of his eye patch. He didn't really produce a document either, I don't think. But that's what I say. I
Yeah,
don't
but I
know.
don't think he would have. I don't think he'd have ducked that motherfucking Pacquiao fight if he ain't fuck his eye up.
Yeah,
That
I'm not
nigga.
saying he ducked it. I'm just trying to say, like, are these dudes really producing these documents when they injured, or they just saying, "Yo, man, I was injured. Stop talking shit."
Nah, them niggas gotta show some shit. Fuck that shit. You, especially if you got a belt in them, you know them niggas want their money. Yeah,
And
you
they
gotta work,
claim.
nigga.
Oscar Valdez never showed us the right tea bag, none of that shit. So these
eh,
dudes,
eh,
yeah.
when the last time y'all been on the Nevada website?
A couple of days ago, I think, like a couple of days ago.
You see anybody new?
Uh, who did I see? Let me go back on it though.
I
Who
ain't
did I
gonna
see?
lie. I've been seeing some niggas looking real ripped up.
You sure it ain't the snack, nigga? Them niggas is fucking with snack.
Yeah, maybe that too. Oh, shout out Canelo and Triple G. He back into the program. May the
Shit, I ain't gonna
24th.
lie. Like
That boy staying
Canelo be
there.
on this shit. I know Canelo ain't dirty.
Hey, that's kind of early too. Yep. Matter of fact, he did the That's probably why he got blazed like that. But anyway, he did the Bivol fight. He did the Bivol fight early too. I was like, damn, they doing a couple months of out of testing.
Yeah,
But
he trying to make
yeah,
up for when he got caught the last time. This nigga, I'm a clean
yeah,
athlete.
yeah.
Canelo was in there getting clean ass whooped. Nigga.
No dirt, no double tacos,
Yeah,
nothing.
that
Clean
nigga took a
whoop.
clean loss, nigga. Me, no debate.
Yo, Triple G didn't
He
even
got
want to
clean
hang.
whooped.
He didn't even want to hang with Snack. Didn't he get kicked out of Snack? They
Who?
tried to make him jump some
This nigga said he
hurdles.
got kicked out of snack.
Who?
Yeah,
GGG?
yeah.
GGG stream?
You pay for that shit. He got kicked out. They probably tried to give him some pills. He was like, "Come on, guys,
Guys,
I'm
what's
not
these? They
taking
don't.
that shit. I'm not taking that shit."
What is this? It makes me stronger. I don't need it. What is this?
This isn't Mexican style.
No, this is big. This big drama show over here. I gotta go.
Like, I take that shit, I lose my title. No.
I pee and burn cup. I don't want to take this.
What is this insight? I don't know.
This is program.
What is this shit? Yeah, man, he probably questioned that shit. I'm not taking that shit. Yeah, like, put the smack shirt on. He was like,
Nigga, heart start beating a million fucking beats a second and shit. I feel energetic. Like I can run around California, Big Bear. Like, fuck that shit. But at least they in there. They can't say they dirty.
That boy triple G string.
Them niggas is getting tested at 2 in the morning. Niggas is popping right up on their ass. Time to pee.
Oh God.
Can't say nothing about them niggas.
Ain't nobody else jumped in there. Just Canelo and Triple G so far.
What about Devin Haney? Devin Haney, Cambosis?
Yeah, they already started. Yeah, I'm just talking about somebody new. Like they've been in.
I'm just saying though, Black, they gotta sign to fight. They only fight once a year, so they not gonna be with them.
Yeah. Hey, and maybe that's hold up, 1, 2, kid. Maybe that's why a lot of these fights kind of simmer down a little bit as far as fighting 2 or 3 times a year. That means more opportunity to somebody pull up on you and test them. So, hey man, we only fighting once. A lot of psycho months.
You can cycle off on some shit.
Somebody psycho.
Yeah, and then you know it's shit that you could take when you not fighting than when you can fight.
Yeah. Shout out to one half of the lab in here, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the homie.
How you get injured not fighting or training?
Same thing with Errol. He was in sparring. Well, who got hurt not training?
He talking about Andre.
Andre was
no,
training,
he was training for Parker.
Was he? But he got them good ass supplements. How'd he get injured?
Right. Why the snap supplements ain't strong enough to help you recover? Expediting and all that shit.
Yeah, expediting.
That mean that nigga Conti shit ain't all that then.
They ain't got no aging cream now. This nigga Andrade there closer to 40 than he is to 30.
He said he broke his
He
head.
said aging cream.
That nigga need to get the Tiger Ball.
Yeah, but I think
that Tiger Ball.
I think it boxing guy said it, man. He said none of them dudes wanted to fight Andre. He was like none of them. And you know it's funny though, because they quick to say that he's ducking at 160, but they ain't say that anybody ducked Andre.
Bet you
I remember that.
I can see he was ducking dudes, but
I remember the whole shit.
I
remember when Hearn was talking all that shit when they was trying to get Charlo and they offered that nigga that $7 million. He turned that down.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
That nigga said, nah.
When I seen that paper, because first it was like, oh man, he can't sell. Ain't no money in that. I'm like,
niggas offered Charlo $7 million.
When they started bringing that bread to these fighters, even Canelo, now all of these guys, I was like, oh, they ducking.
Yeah.
When I seen the money was there,
even Benavidez.
Even Benavidez, right? So I was like, man, these dudes just completely outpricing themselves, man, just to not fight this guy. You know,
and the $7 million.
Charlo
wasn't making no goddamn $7 million at no fight at 60. Shit, that was the biggest offer they was giving that moment.
This man got offered $7 million. He turned it down and said, "Meet me at the Wilder fight." What?
Yeah, the fuck. How about meet me at the ring, nigga, for $7 million? Nigga, they
meet me at the Wilder fight for free. Nah, I don't want $7 million. Meet me at the Wilder.
That shit, nigga. Meet me in the ring, nigga, where we get paid.
Well, when Benavidez called his bluff, he ain't do nothing. He met him at the fight.
He didn't do shit when what's the name slapped his bro.
Nigga called security.
Jared Hurst slapped his bro. I was like,
no, don't do Mel like that. He pound for pound.
Slapped our undisputed champ, man.
Don't do Mel like that. He pound for pound. He pound for
pound, man. They should have been going pound for pound with that dude, man. Right there on the spot, man. Throw them hands, bro. I was like, yo.
Oh no, man.
Conversation stops once you get swung on. That's over with, bro. But anyway, he is undisputed, man.
Yeah, you ain't gonna slap me and we cool. Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I don't know what area niggas do that at, bro.
At least punch me or something. You smack me, nigga. We fighting on sight.
Yeah, he can't even smack or punch. Nigga, that shit is.
Man, I would have beat Jared Hurd ass for throwing that weak ass slap anyway. Like, nigga, don't you ever extend your
Yeah, two of
motherfucking
them, they
hand for
could
no
have.
weak ass
If
shit.
anything, if they thought he was too big, they could have jumped his ass. Man, two of y'all. You could have jumped that nigga or something. Anyway,
Yeah, you ain't gonna just slap me though. That shit is a negative.
Man, we about to beat your ass out in this little bottom flow, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Jamal should have swung.
The disrespect is real when a nigga slap you.
I ain't gonna lie, but see, it's really Maul's fault. It's really Maul's fault, bro. Real talk.
I heard it was something Maul said.
Man, that
Jamal-
nigga ain't got Maul ain't got shit to lose. That nigga barely got a belt. The motherfucker, you ain't fighting, nigga.
yeah,
And you was in front, nigga. If you don't, nigga, let it all out, lame ass nigga. Quit playing.
yeah, he is really lame,
Nigga.
bro. That's crazy. They are like opposite, man. They twins, but they like opposite. It's crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, man. Me and exclusive, bro. We had rewatched that we rewatched the Tony Harrison and Mel Charlo what's that shit
Which
called?
one? The first one? Oh, the press conference?
Yeah, the press conference to the second fight.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
That was
Nigga,
epic.
that shit was so fucking funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie, like
Tony
it
said
made
everything. I put him in the Trash Talk Gone Wrong series too, because he was talking hella shit.
man, it made me realize that nigga Maul really retarded, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Maul really retarded. Like he a nigga that really can't whatever on his mind, he can't make his mouth match it. He literally let his hands do the talking. Like that nigga don't he can't talk. That nigga said get the smelly salt ready. Y'all see that nigga when he was talking on it
Yep.
before the Castaño fight? Hey yo.
Yep.
Hey, yo,
That
keep it a
nigga
beam, man. That loss to Harrison is shit. We got undisputed because of that fucking fight. Because I don't think he chases after that shit, man. Once he lost that, don't give a fuck no more at that
Yeah,
point.
Yeah, that was the best thing that happened to
J
him.
Rock, well, really J Rock beat the shit out of her,
J Rock, hell yeah.
Made money off that fight too.
Her got
nigga,
blazed at home too. I was like, oh
nigga, and
yeah.
her did not want the rematch. That nigga turned down the rematch, nigga. I was like, oh,
That
that
nigga
nigga
getting the
got
hell
beat
away
in his
after that.
backyard,
That nigga J
turned down the
Rock was in
rematch.
there putting them hands on him.
Nigga, J Rock gave that nigga a fucking Iron Barkley, Tony Harrison ass whooping, nigga, on me. Beat the shit out that nigga.
Plus, Jarrett Hurd ain't got no defense, man. That nigga face is the defense.
See
Yeah,
your
man.
face.
That nigga face, B. That nigga don't duck shit. He just get hit.
Hey,
He try
see,
to
see, he was
outwork.
waiting. He
He's an
was waiting
absorber. He
on
just absorbs the
he
pain.
was waiting on
Nigga
J
said
Rock
he's
to
an
get
absorber.
tired.
This nigga's
But
strong.
J Rock was on that snack, so he
He
just kept
fight like
piecing him up.
Yeah, that nigga J
that's
Rock was sharp.
Yeah.
that's our Earl fight.
Yeah.
What? The way J Rock fought him?
No, like how Hurt fight.
Oh, on offense getting hit in the face.
Hell yeah, that nigga
And
eat
that's
some
how who
fucking
fight?
punches.
Errol?
Earl eat
Earl
some
move his
punches.
head though a little bit and blocks
Yeah, he
I
punches.
don't
couldn't
get
even
hit. He
compare
don't
Errol
get
to
hit. He don't
her,
get
bro.
hit like Jared Hurd get hit all the time.
That's foul. He compared that
Spence
man to
don't get hit
Jared
like
Hurd.
that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
For
the only difference is Earl got a higher work rate.
And a higher IQ, man. What the hell? Hell no, that ain't close.
Earl don't get hit that much for the way that he fights. For the way
The
that he
way he
fights,
blazed
and he
Ugas,
doesn't get hit.
dog. Hell nah. That
You know what I
nigga,
Man,
mean?
that was not a Jared Hurd performance.
Nah,
man, see,
hell no. Jared Hurd just get hit,
man,
flush.
Man, his
but that Ugas fight, man, it was a good little dub, but I ain't gonna lie, like that wasn't that really wasn't a good. It wasn't really a good performance to me. It was all right. It was all right, but Ugas was beating it. Ugas, man, he can't. I ain't gonna lie, he can't fight Earl like that, bro. I
No,
mean,
I'm
Nah,
he
not
can't
talking
Earl,
about
fight.
the Errol. I'm not
He
talking
can't
about the
fight.
butt, the
He
Bud
can't
fight.
fight. But that's how I always like when I'm looking at Earl, like Earl and Bud when they fight each other. I mean, when they fighting opponents, I'm looking at like man, I know who y'all got to fight, bro. Like on me, when you watch them fight, you know who they got to fight. I don't care who y'all fighting right now, but y'all got to fight. Y'all too. You know what I mean? So when I see Earl fight, bro, I gotta see what you gonna do to man beat this nigga Bud up, bro. Like if you ain't showing me you can beat this nigga up, like with no new little tricks, no countering, no head movement, like all Earl fights look the same. That's why I kind of say that. Like even though he got the stoppage on Ugas and shit like that, like I guess it was good. It was a good fight. He did good. He was in shape and stuff, and you know he ready. But as far as when we talking like performance and like Ugas, I don't really think that highly of Ugas. And Ugas was landing some good shit, like
I thought it was
slamming
a
his
pretty good.
ass.
I thought it was a pretty good win, man.
Yeah,
Me
it
too.
was it was a
I
good
was
win,
impressed.
but I don't think it's like that. I give it a like I give that shit like a 6.5 out of 10, man. If I'm
Look,
rating.
I don't flame Spence, but I felt like Ugas might have pulled it out against Porter and didn't get denied. Then he beat up on Pacquiao,
He
just
definitely
completely
beat Porter.
outboxed him. He had his little moments with Spence, and then Spence just turned it up on him, and he ain't had nothing left. And he took his eye with him too.
Right. Everybody was concerned about Errol's eye, and Huga's eye was out of there.
That shit.
Yeah,
Facts.
That nigga had a
Yeah,
golf ball on the side of his face, nigga.
I don't know.
That nigga eye was finished. Finito.
I tell you
yep.
what, that man's in shape though. He got plenty of stamina.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, them niggas, all them guys look like next level, like how they be looking, like that shit, like that's why hey, them niggas look hella. I don't know, they look like on some next level shit, like him, like Earl in his last fight look crazy. Devin be looking crazy. Did y'all see with the shit Devin just goddamn posted? Like Devin, I ain't gonna lie, shit, Devin be looking like a fucking Batman action figure, my nigga, like crazy. On me, Devin body look crazy. Even Rolly, that nigga looking retarded. That shit, damn Bud when he was going against Porter, crazy. Like I ain't gonna lie, them niggas, boy,
They didn't have Ryder for that
They
fight either.
ain't have Vada for that
man,
one.
bro, them niggas, dog, them niggas
Bud was
looking
wrecked.
unreal, dog. Real talk, like on me, unreal. That shit look crazy.
Yeah. Hey, same shit. I gotta get ready for these graduations, man. I appreciate y'all coming on. Once again, if y'all missed the early part, my top 5 for the Flame of Fame and Shame, y'all check it out on a playback. But appreciate you, fellas. Charles, 1-2 Kid, actual facts.
Yes,
We
sir.
got the lab, cue
Gotta
the guy.
get ready for work and shit. Damn it.
Man, yes
Get ready
sir,
for work.
man.
Yeah, man. Start this fucking new job. I sat down long enough.
Yeah, it's another nighttime shit. Nighttime gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your rest, man. Shit,
Yeah,
I can't
get
do that
Nah,
that.
night.
nigga, I'm cool on that shit. I just don't feel like doing this shit, nigga. I'm lazy.
That's just
I hope to
real
hit
shit,
kicks
man.
in this motherfucker or something. At least the last fight I had kicks to pass my day. I'm in here
Mhm.
with a bunch of old motherfuckers. It'll be my first day and last immediately.
Right.
Like, yep, I don't think I'm ready to work right now. I got money tucked away for a rainy day. I'm gonna go back home now.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Hey,
Tony.
hey, y'all pull up on me and Meth on Sunday, man. We gonna go live and shit. Man, we by Sunday shit, we should have be hit like 150 subscribers, man. So man, y'all
For
come
sure.
support. We gonna throw a little live for the making 150, man. Appreciate everybody, man, for helping out,
Yep.
and all that shit, man. Black, everybody exclusive, 1-2, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yep.
No
For sure,
problem.
my bro. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna support you, man. Hopefully you two don't be acting shady with the notifications because they funny style, man. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
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 I'm gonna try to
man.
man.
put up the little reminder beforehand though.
All right, no doubt.
Let me hit the bell icon on this shit real quick.
Hey man, anything else? What we did?
Uh, nah, man, shit. Hey, Get
Tank
ready for
better
Saturday,
fucking
man.
Tank better win this fight. I know that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off if he lose, dog. I don't want to hear shit. I'm going to everybody channel that be talking this Tank the Future shit. I'm letting their ass have it.
Yeah, let the ass have it.
He
Fuck
just
that
wanted
shit.
it.
I'm
Charlie
selling shit.
want Brody to win just so he can flame some motherfuckers and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
and plus that nigga need to be humble, man. All that shit he be talking. That nigga ain't did shit in his career, man. Like, come on, dog.
He know he ain't did shit.
Well, he
Like,
better
the
do
rest
something
of
with
niggas
this.
is trash, man. You ain't fight nobody. Like, and these niggas, he the future. He'll do this. He beat Barrios. He did nigga, he fighting everybody but who he ain't supposed to be fighting, man. The fuck? Nigga, you let Teofimo get the Loma fight before you. Devin, all these niggas is moving. You just sitting there fighting Santa Cruz and man, get the fuck out of here. Little cabbage patch kid looking motherfucker.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all listening to the UGC.
You
Thank y'all for tuning
man,
in. Once more, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this segment. I also want to shout out before we go, Zakiy Rivers, man. Thank you for joining the channel today, subscribing, and also donating to support, man. Appreciate you, dog. And till next time, man. Shout out to Charles, shout out to 1-2, everybody that tuned in for this playback. And we're gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. We out.